Pal.
Understanding Organic Chemistry, Naming and Formulas. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of organic chemistry, focusing on how to name various organic compounds and their chemical formulas. Whether you're a student or just curious about chemistry, this video will provide essential knowledge on naming alkanes, alcohols, ethers, amines, carboxylic acids, and more. Alkanes. Let's start with alkanes. Alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons with single bonds. The general formula for alkanes is CnH2n plus 2. For example, hexane, which has 6 carbon atoms, is represented as C6H14. If we have a methyl group on carbon 3, it becomes 3-methylhexane. Alcohols. Next up, we have alcohols. Alcohols contain a hydroxyl group, OH. The naming convention involves dropping the E from the alkane name and adding OL. For instance, with 3 carbon atoms, we have propanol. If the hydroxyl group is on carbon 2, it's called 2-propanol. Ethers. Moving on to ethers, which consist of an oxygen atom connected to 2 alkyl or aryl groups. The common name is based on the 2 groups in alphabetical order. For example, ethyl methyl ether. In IUPAC nomenclature, it's named ethoxyethane. Amines. Now, let's talk about amines. Amines contain an amino group, NH2. For example, if we have an ethyl group attached to the amino group, it's called ethylamine. In IUPAC terms, it can be referred to as aminoethane. Carboxylic acids. Next, we have carboxylic acids, characterized by the carboxyl group, COOH. The naming involves dropping the E from the alkane name and adding OIC acid. For instance, a 3-carbon carboxylic acid is called propanoic acid. Esters. Then, we have esters, which are derived from carboxylic acids and alcohols. The naming of esters involves naming the alkyl group first, followed by the acid part. For example, methylethanoate comes from methanol and ethanoic acid. Ketones and aldehydes. Let's not forget about ketones and aldehydes. Ketones contain a carbonyl group, C=O, within the carbon chain, while aldehydes have it at the end. For example, butanone is the name for a ketone with 4 carbons, while butanol is the name for an aldehyde with the same number of carbons. Functional groups. Lastly, we should mention some other functional groups, such as nitriles, amides, and aromatic rings. Each has its unique naming conventions and structures. To summarize, here's a quick chart of the compounds we discussed. Alkanes, CnH2n plus 2, example, hexane, C6H14. Alcohols, CnH2n plus 1 OH, example, 2-propanol, C3H8O. Ethers, ROR, example, ethyl methyl ether. Amines, RNH2, example, ethylamine. Carboxylic acids, CnH2NO2, example, propanoic acid, C3H6O2. Esters, RCOR, example, methylethanoate. Ketones, CnH2NO, example, butanone, C4H8O. Aldehydes, CnH2NO, example, butanol, C4H8O. Thank you for joining us in this organic compound naming and formula overview. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and check out our organic chemistry playlist. Happy studying, and see you next time.
PharmaPal.